The new year is right around the corner, and I just felt like 2025 was one of the most craziest years I've ever witnessed or even lived through in my life. This generation is cooked.
He ain't lying.
With that being said, today we're going to be reacting to Gen Z, the broken generation. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, I am in quote-unquote Gen Z since I was born in the 2000s. But really, I feel like an old head, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm an uncle, so really I am but I'm really not, but I am. I ain't gonna lie, when you hit your 20s, bro, life just hit different. I feel like the 20s is the best but the worst time in your whole entire life. So the rest of you YNs watching this video, y'all little niggas better listen and pay attention, because after you turn 18 and you get out your people's crib, it's over with. So let's just jump straight into this video. As always, man, you already know, smash that like button, subscribe, read that Bible verse down in the description. I got the same meal I always eat. Is my potatoes, my eggs, but this time we not rocking with the chocolate. Little mama, we got some orange juice. So let's just jump straight into it.
The other day I woke up to two things. One, Apple still charging me that mysterious $5.
I hate when that shit happens, bro.
The realization that Gen Z is somehow in one of the worst financial circumstances of all time. Things that had used to be simple and achievable, like going to school, getting a job, and being able to provide for yourself and live happily ever after. However, the year is now 2025, in which it's somehow become normalized to need 2 full-time jobs and 3 side hustles
No, facts.
just to be able to barely scrape by.
That's facts, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all little niggas, when you get older, when you gotta start paying bills, nigga, this shit not easy. Back in the day, our mamas, aunties, grannies, I would have been rich if I was living back then. Go ask your parent what were they doing when they were younger. Most of your parents was just fucking off. I ain't gonna lie. I refuse to just fuck off. I gotta get some paper, little mama. Put me on some game.
The 21st century, in which the new norm is to have 8 different jobs just to be able to afford an average lifestyle. Gone are the days our parents had, in which they could be a factory worker or a damn ice cream man and live a decent life. Instead, you now need 3 different degrees, multiple jobs, side hustles, and somehow that shit still isn't enough. There's no
facts.
more renting an apartment for
Oh my gosh, I was just gonna bring this up.
Roof over your head for the upcoming month. Instead, you now need to pay 5 times that amount, and it'll still end up increasing. In the year 2000, the average rent cost was around $639, adding up to a total of roughly $7,680 per year.
What? Bro, 7 bands? That is crazy. People make that in 1 month in today's generation. And if you making 7 bands in a month, you living you okay. I don't even make 7 racks a month, my nigga. Some people making 10s to 20 to 100,000s. Bro, for a studio bedroom be like $1,000. Nigga, you don't even got your own room. This whole room would be your crib. Bathroom will be there. No closet. Like, bro, we're cooked.
2025, in which the average cost for rent is damn near 3 times that amount at a total of $1,650 per month.
Yeah, that's about facts.
$19,800 a year.
Oh my
And
god.
don't even get me started on where I'm from. No surprise that hella niggas within our generation still live at home, considering the fact it's become continuously hard not to. It wasn't this hard before. The average baby boomer and even Gen Xer were able to leave their home around their late teens or latest early 20s. However, when you look over to Gen Z, fuck no. I couldn't tell you the amount of niggas I know within my day-to-day life that have simply accepted the fact they will never own a house.
Bro, dead ass, bro.
Group trip to the islands, bro.
I don't know about that one, dog. That shit sounds a little bit expensive, bro.
Bro, it's only 25.
This is bad.
Each, bro.
2,500. Nigga, I'm trying to save up so I can move out within the next couple of years, dog. I don't know if I got that 2,500 right now.
Bro, we both know we ain't affording a house ever, bro.
Yeah, you right. My fault. You still got the link for those tickets, though? The cost of everything has shot up the fucking roof. Bills, necessities, damn subscription services.
Oh my
everything
gosh,
has
let's
went
not
up.
talk about
Except
Netflix.
for
I
your
don't even
damn
watch
rent.
TV, but
Over the
damn.
last decade alone, the American dollar had an average yearly inflation rate of 3.15%, leading to a cumulative price increase of roughly 36%. This means today's prices are 1.36 times higher than the average prices in 2015. $100 back then is now worth $136 today, or in other words, a dollar today can only buy 73% of what it could back then.
Oh my gosh.
But that's only 10 years ago. If you were to continue going back in time to previous decade upon decade, you'll quickly start to realize how cartoonishly bad inflation is actually getting. The average American income in 1970 was a bit over $9 grand. However, things were still somewhat
annual?
obtainable. House, new car, some groceries, even on minimum wage.
Nigga, wait, look at that, cents.
A couple years of
Bro, look at these. New house, $23,450. Average income, 9 racks. New car was $3,000, bro. If I could go buy me a a damn Hellcat, a Corvette or something, bruh, and it was around this price, it's over with. Minimum wage was oh fuck no. 2 Ruckaronis? No, bro. $2 was minimum wage. Movie tickets was $155. Gasoline was 36 for gas. Would be crazy, bro. I fill up like 3 times a week, and I drive a damn Hyundai Sonata. The fuck? The fact that they put sugar, milk, coffee, egg, bro. Okay.
Strategic savings.
25 cents of bread is crazy, though.
Fuck no. You'd be considered lucky if you can even afford some of the things on that damn list. And don't even get me started on Canada. Spun through the McDonald's drive-thru with my boy the other day, in which I decided to order 2 junior chickens. Before I can even drive off, I noticed the drive-thru screen was glitching out and flashing another nigga's order. $8.40 is what it read out loud. I said, damn, $8.40 for 2 burgers? What kind of burgers did that guy order, bro?
Your order is all good, sir. Please drive up to the next window, please. Sir? Sir, can you please drive forward, sir? You're holding up the line, sir.
In which I realized it wasn't someone else's order, it was my own order that I had just fucking placed. $8.40 for 2 junior chickens. What the fuck? 2 little ass burgers almost cost $10 now? Bro, we ain't ever coming here again, bro.
Bro, I don't even know why you came here in the first place, bro.
McDonald's is trash, bro.
Year is 2025, in which all the shit that's around you will never fail to make you think you aren't doing enough. If you ain't up worm getting at 4 a.m. sharp in the damn morning, working on 1 out of your 3 side hustles, you're now considered a bum. Whether it be the niggas around you within your day-to-day life, or the fucking online gurus that somehow have the answer to anything.
I hate these niggas, bro.
Life, or the fucking online gurus that somehow have the answer.
I hate. Wait.
To anything and everything.
I hate these niggas right here, bro. They talk about how you can make so much money. Then they try to charge you for this shit, bro. And yes, they make bread, like they making it happen, but these niggas be scamming you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. No, I ain't mad not one nigga who really genuinely trying to help their best, bro.
Everything.
Help
Some way,
this me in the game right here.
somehow you'll be reminded that there's people going way harder than you are. The concept of grinding in itself isn't a bad thing, considering the fact that that's what actually allows niggas to avoid complacency and genuinely strive for greatness. The problem? You should not need to be in grind mode 24/7 to live an average life. You think the milkman in the 50s or the 60s was delivering milk to people's crib, talking about some...
Make sure you commit to those side businesses. Work your 9 to 5, then grind your 5 to 9 for maximum efficiency, and you'll be able to have what I have.
Hell no. Instead, that guy was going to work, finishing those milk drop-offs, going home, and then simply enjoying his life after. And he still had more than us. Endlessly grinding or even cheese chasing sounds mad cool until you realize you have no time to actually eat the damn cheese.
That's bad!
The old saying goes, modern day problems require modern day solutions. You know, if the shit around us is becoming mad expensive and wages aren't paying enough, then you gotta do what you gotta do on the side to survive. Even if it means losing the whole point of working hard to begin with. I'll never forget the time I started a new job and the director looked me square in the face and thought it'd be a perfect time to ask if I was gonna keep my second job as a part-time one. I looked at him thinking, what the fuck? Motherfucker, I don't even want this job. You want me to have 2 of them? Hell nah. However, the year is now 2025, in which it's become normalized to have to be a damn first responder, barber, DJ, construction worker, and a fucking delivery man just to make an honest living. Yo.
That's facts.
You trying to pop out today, bro? They're thinking Mexican food. They're messing with the Mexican food right now, bro.
Damn, bro. I would, but I got work, bro.
I mean, what time are you off? We go after you're off, right?
I'm not off.
This is how it is, bro. For real,
What do you
real
mean
talk.
you're not off today, bro? What does that mean?
Well, work's kind of slow today, so I'm finished at around 1 today, bro.
Okay, so then we link up after 1 p.m., bro. I don't see what's the problem.
Bro, I got Uber after that, bro. I gotta do some deliveries.
And when are you done that?
Probably around 6, 7, bro.
Soft. So then we pop out after that.
Bro, I got clients booked for a haircut starting at 7:30, bro.
Don't get it twisted. If you're grinding hella hard, then you should be rewarded for your grind as an end result for the
Facts,
brunt
but
of
we're
your
not
labor.
getting rewarded
But
for
we can't
shit.
deny the simple fact that in today's day and age, this shit has now been normalized or damn near required due to today's ridiculous prerequisites in terms of survival.
Fact.
You're already expected to work your entire life away. You may as well spend the little time you have afterwards to actually enjoy yourself too, instead of doing more work. You will own nothing and be happy, is what the World Economic Forum told me while I was on my casual doom scroll. And I used to think these niggas were joking until I slowly...
I ain't gonna lie, that doom scrolling hit, bro. I found myself up every night on TikTok, roughly 2 hours when I'm in bed, supposed to go to sleep. It's like 1 a.m. I got work in 3 hours. I'm tripping.
Started coming to the realization that they might have actually been telling the truth. Despite the cost of everything increasing dramatically or even requiring abnormally large amounts to obtain them, Gen Z remains in luxury poverty, in which it's not uncommon for hella people to be chasing expensive ass things that are not within their means whatsoever. Newest iPhones, bougie clothing brands, expensive ass cars, all things that are pretty normal for people to be chasing even if they can't really afford it. And with the help of credit cards or even buy now, pay later platforms, it ain't hard for people to accumulate mass amounts of debt but still be balling on the gram.
Oh, bro, you think you can get my food for me, bro?
Yeah, for sure, bro. You ain't got a sweater, bro. What you want, bro?
Bro, let me get a number 5, bro. My bad, just been backed up on a lot of personal stuff, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Nah, it's all good, bro. You ain't got to stress, bro. Damn, who the hell is that? Wait, what the fuck? Turks and Caicos. Is this nigga on vacation? There ain't nothing wrong with wanting to enjoy yourself or even buy nice things so that you could live the life you see fit. However, nowadays it seems like it's normal to have to go into debt in order to actually do so. I couldn't tell you the amount of people I've ran into within my day-to-day life that will mention shit like how hard the economy is or how they really need to save money because they're spending it on shit they don't need, and then proceed to buy more shit that they absolutely do not need. I'll never forget the time one of my boys told me a story about a nigga he knew who decided it would be a good idea to finance a brand new Beamer when we had just turned 18.
But sometimes, nah, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I wish I would have done that. Because right now, my car would be nice. I could enjoy my car. Well, that's what I think. But if back then I should have bought me some crazy shit like that. So I can enjoy it as of right now and be halfway done.
And then proceeded to let it get repoed because he couldn't afford to make the payments.
That's a lot of people, bro.
As long as the hoes loved it. And now that I think about it,
a lot of car people will do that, bro. They be posting and they will run from the cops instead of paying for they stuff. A lot of people do that, bro.
maybe he might have been onto something that we weren't. If you were to take a look at some of these luxurious items everyone would love to have, things like a nice house, sports cars, first-class flights, bougie restaurants, you'd quickly realize how expensive or damn near unattainable some of these things actually are. It's no surprise hella people would actually consider going into debt for these said things, as otherwise it's extremely likely they could go their entire life without experiencing them. When it comes to money, there's always two kinds of people. The ones that choose to save their money as you never know what could go down in the future, or the ones that realize the future isn't guaranteed, so they choose to spend it while they still can. I mean, the old saying goes, we're here for a good time, not a long time, and it's clear that some niggas may genuinely live by that saying and decide to just start straight balling out, even if it means going broke in the process.
I'm not like that.
All in all, somehow Generation Z has ended up in one of the worst economic states of all time, leading to some very interesting times ahead of us. It's become normalized to need multiple professions just to make a living. You're looked at differently if you don't want to endlessly work. It's normal to live well beyond your means, chasing endless luxurious items, blah, blah, blah. We definitely got a long road ahead of us. I mean, you tell me, you think Gen Z faces financial hardship as they aren't smart with their money, or better yet, are lazy? Or has time passed and people have come to the realization that the effort is not worth the reward?
Wait, what did I say? Go back.
Or has time passed and people...
Our parents were able to buy a 3-bedroom home by the age of 25, raise 3 or 4 kids comfortably, own 2 cars, and pay for college, take annual vacation support, and stay at home spouse, retire with a full pension, all on one income. That's fucking insane, bro. And the only part about that's insane is a home at the age of 25. Kids, bro, that shit gonna come and go. Well, I ain't gonna come and go. Kind of sound crazy, but bro, I hope I can get my career by the age of 25. If not,
come to the realization that the effort is not worth the reward whatsoever. I gotta cut this shit off again, man. I'm starting to sound crazy again, bro.
Kiss that.
Bro, did he just put a fucking Patreon on his?
Starting to sound crazy again, bruh.
I'm dead, bro. Alright, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I ain't gonna lie. Anybody from that age of 19 and up, we're cooked. I hope y'all understand. I had this same thought today. Today is crazy. It's crazy that I found this video, because today, Bro, I crashed out at work. I was so mad. I fell asleep on the ground for about an hour. I work construction. I was on the balcony sleeping in the sun. I was supposed to be working, but I was so fed up with the bullshit, bro. I literally went to sleep. I woke up because I heard myself snoring. That's how deep in sleep I was, bro. Bro, this 9 to 5 shit has got to come to an end. Niggas will work their whole life. I work 40 hours a week, and I can't even live on my own or pay my own bills. It's over with, bro. It's over with. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Donald Trump need to go ahead. Bro, look at this lump in my neck, bro. I'm allergic. I'm allergic to some great motherfucking heavens. Y'all little niggas see this? Oh my gosh, it's like a tumor. GG's, boys. I don't got no money from medical bills, so I'm gonna catch y'all niggas in the next video, bro. We out.